All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be going over a review of a belt that was sent to me. Actually, a really nice belt. This is Core Essentials. They have a whole bunch of different kind of belts on there. They have some, belts that are designed for carrying guns. They have battle belts. They have some uh, fancy kind of casual, non-gun belts. Um, Anyways, they reached out to me, asked if I wanted to do a review, and I said yes because I was actually looking at purchasing one of these myself. Um, so it's a product that I looked at previously. It's one that I wanted to get, I just hadn't gotten to the point, and they actually reached out to me, so it worked out perfectly, at least in my favor. um, Real quick, just to explain it, this is their, I think this is one of their newer materials. It's a buffalo leather. It's really, really nice material. I've done a bunch of different leather. Uh, I have a whole bunch of different leather things. But belt wise, this is buffalo leather. It's a little bit thicker. It's pretty sturdy for the most part. You can't really, it bends a little bit, but to actually get it to bend, it's pretty sturdy belt. Works really good for concealed carry. This is, if you're curious, this is their X7 belt buckle. They have a whole bunch of different belt buckles. I wanted one with the smallest footprint because, again, I'm wearing this for concealed carry, everyday carry. The smaller the belt buckle, the better. Just to explain what sets them apart from a bunch of other belts, this is actually one that I have. This is not for gun belts. This is Mission Belt. I think a lot of people know them. Um, I'm not, I think they're one of the original ones with this ratcheting style belt. I bought this many years ago, and as you can see, it's quite flimsy, very very flimsy. Um, if you go to put a gun on this, really, I have a multi tool that I put on this, and it just sags like crazy. Um, Yeah, it's pretty bad. You put any kind of weight on it, and it just wants to crumble on this belt. Not the best. You can see it's got a lot of wear and tear to it, but it's it's kind of all over the place when you're trying to carry stuff with this. Something like this is a lot more sturdy. As you can see with one, it sags a little bit, you know, but it's not too much sag. All things considered, this is a pretty sturdy belt. What sets them apart from other belts with this ratcheting system, quick adjustments, which makes it really, really nice if you're sitting down or standing up and back and forth, is this right here. This belt that has like kind of a small piece of plastic in it, I believe, going all throughout the belt, which makes it really nice. It adds a lot more rigidity, if that's a word, to the belt. So I've been wearing this for about a little over a month now. I've always known that I've already liked the ratcheting belt systems. It's a lot easier because one, you can make really, really small adjustments. Um, as you can see, each click is an adjustment. That makes it really nice because there's a lot of times where I'm sitting in an office all day long, and it's nice. I can make a quick adjustment to give me a little bit more room as I'm sitting down to adjust my CCW a lot more comfortably. Or I go to stand up instantly, just a couple clicks, and I'm there. I'm ready to go. I don't have to, look down, look for the holes, pull the belt out, reposition, and stick it back in. This is really, really easy to use, very comfortable to use. Um, a few cons. Now I've talked about the pros. One thing that I dislike about this belt is, even though this is their smallest footprint that I could find on the belt buckle, it's still a considerable size on the footprint. Um, that's your front footprint of what's just shown, but that's still pretty decent. So it takes up a little bit of real estate on the front of your belt, or you can wear it to the side on your hip. But that a lot of people do that. I find that really annoying when I go to the restroom, so I like to keep it in the front at least some way. So that kind of takes up a little bit more real estate than I tend to like. This has been holding up pretty well. As you can see, this is the area that would get the most wear. You see a little bit of wear here and there. Um, again, a lot of what contributes to that is me sliding a holster across it just to see how it would hold up. A lot of what contributes to the wear on this is actually my type of holster. This is a metal clip on We the People. Um, so it's not gonna give like a plastic clip. This is pretty strong. It's really sturdy. It's not gonna break, and it puts a lot of pressure on this belt. You can actually see in some areas, kind of like right here, if you can make that out, it's put a few divots on this belt. But for it being a metal clip, it does really, really well. It's held up pretty good. Like I said, I've only worn this for a month, so I don't have a crazy amount of time with it. Um, I do have a few chips on the metal. I believe there's another one. Right there. As you can see, just a few chips. But you know, any belt, in my opinion, is going to have chips. This is one that I've worn a lot. As you can see, it looks like it's gray, but it's actually meant to be more of a shiny, glossy black. I expect that kind of wear with any belt, especially on an everyday use. I've been wearing this solid every single day, except for Sundays. Every single day with CCW, without CCW, I haven't found any issues with it. It stretches where, well, it gives a little bit how I like it to give, and it's really easy to make micro adjustments on these. These are really cool when they ship to you. Adjustments. It's all one size. You can actually see the numbers right here. Let me spin that around. And then you cut that according to your waist size. And then obviously you leave a little bit more for carrying your concealed carry as well. Once you cut it, this tab, which is stiff, uh, oh, you know what? It'd probably be good if I pulled out those screws. Needless to say, they give you an Allen wrench with an extra screw just in case you lose one. You pull those screws out. There's tons of videos on it. And then you put it in and you clamp this down, which has spikes, which you can actually see. Oh, nope, no, not on this. It's very similar to most belts of this style. Needless to say, I've been pretty impressed with this. It's as good of a belt as you expect. I really like their buffalo leather look on this. This looks really nice. This is their coffee color. I originally wanted to do the brown, the regular brown, because this looked a little bit dark, but it's actually pretty. It's not as dark as it looks, at least on the photos. But I like it a lot. It gives a good character, and it's still stylish as well. Needless to say, guys, if it's something you're interested, Core usually has decent prices. I don't think they're overly expensive for what they are. They work great for a concealed carry. I'm pretty happy with them so far. If I have any issues with it, I'll put out another review on it. If I don't have any issues with it, there probably won't be another review, except for maybe a couple years down the road. If I found something that I like more or works better, or if this is just going to be a workhorse. Anyways, we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks again for Core for reaching out to me and letting me try this. There's actually I'm looking at a couple other stuff that I might purchase and look into reviewing because I'm actually needing a larger, kind of more of a battle belt style, but I think they have one. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you found a better belt besides Core Essentials if you've tried this one, because I'd love to do some comparisons, see if there's something that's better out there that fits my needs. Thanks for watching, guys.